Hello, everyone. Welcome to LAMP CAA assessment. And we are now on week 2 of review on TCM therapeutics, or the treatment principles. This week, we're going to focus on assessing the patient in terms of excess yang, excess yin, deficient yang, deficient yin. So let's start the ball rolling with the first therapist. Good evening, Ma'am Angel.
Good evening, Doc. Good evening, classmates.
Okay, welcome. I think you're ready. Can you fill in the blanks? So this
Yes,
is
Doc.
about strengthening the vital chi. Ano yung dapat i-replenish natin, is-supplement, in-nourish, is-strengthen, and eliminate. Go.
So, we need to replenish po ng chi.
Okay.
Supplement po natin is yin. Nourish po, syempre si blood. Strengthen po natin si yang. At also, eliminate po natin si pathogen.
Okay. So, great. We replenish the chi, supplement the yin, nourish the blood, strengthen the yang, and eliminate the pathogenic factor. Number 2, what is the cardinal principle for the treatment determination based on syndrome differentiation?
Treatment aim at the root of disease po, Doc.
Okay, the focus is on treating the root of the disease. Okay, number 3, true or false? We should treat the branch for chronic illness and the root for emergency.
False po, Doc, kasi we should treat the branch for emergency and the root for the chronic illness po, Doc.
Okay, very good. Number 4, true or false? The root and branch can be treated simultaneously.
True po, Doc.
Okay, we can treat both root and branch simultaneously. Number 5, true or false? Routine treatment refers to treatment of disease adverse to its manifestations. So, ibig sabihin opposite. For example, treating hot conditions with cold.
True po, Doc.
True.
Yes po, Doc.
True or false? Routine treatment is the method used for cases whose signs are inconsistent with its essence.
False po, Doc. Kasi routine treatment is the method used for cases whose signs are consistent with its essence.
Okay,
So, false po, Doc.
Okay. So with regards to essence, we need to always consider the kidneys. Okay. Number 7, when a warm syndrome is marked by its warm manifestations, for example, a warm syndrome presents with warm symptoms, the treatment protocol we should use is?
We should use routine treatment po, Doc.
Okay, correct. Thank you. Treating cold with heat is what kind of treatment?
A kind of also a routine treatment po, Doc.
Okay. Number 9, nourishing yin to treat yin deficiency and replenishing qi to treat qi deficiency are both examples of what kind
Also routine treatment po, Doc.
And number 10, in complicated and serious diseases, there can be false appearances which are not consistent with the essence of the disease. What is the treatment method for this cold?
The treatment method, Doc, is a contrary treatment po, Doc.
Okay, congratulations, Ma'am Angel.
Thank you, Doc.
Very good job. Excellent.
Thank you po.
Dumating na bago. Dr. Sam, good evening. Please take care of number 71 to 80. Good evening.
Anong number, Doc?
Ilagay ko po sa 71 to 80.
Sige, Doc. Sige, Doc. Okay.
How are you, Dr. Sam? Congratulations.
Thank you, Doc. Na-busy lang. Pasensya na. Absent ako for how many sessions?
It's okay. Binabasa niyo naman ulit no?
Opo.
At saka you can answer naman all. So yours is 71 to 80, Doc. Thank
Opo. Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's proceed to the second set. 11 to 20. Let's call on Sir June Azariel. Belated happy birthday, Sir June.
Opo, Doc. This po.
Okay. True or false? When the root and branch symptoms don't match, hindi nagkakatugma, the nature of the disease can be cold, but the symptoms can manifest as false heat. In this case, routine treatment is needed. Di ba may mga cases ganito, no? Actually, when you the best determinant of the nature of the disease would be to look at the tongue and also feel the pulse, di ba? Okay, so
Apo, Doc.
ano po ito, true or false?
False po, Doc.
Okay, so the treatment needed is what?
The treatment needed is the root cause po.
Contradictory treatment or
Contrary treatment.
contrary treatment.
Contrary.
Okay, number 12. Which of the methods is not an example of routine treatment? That means the three are routine treatment.
A po, treating heat with heat.
Very good. So obviously, we don't treat heat with heat. Contradictory yan. Treating excess with purging. Yeah, so yeah, we drain or we purge. This is with regards to using herbs, no? And then for deficiency, we tonify. For cold, for heat, we drain. We treat with cold. Okay. Number 13, treatment of heat with heat is applicable to which situation?
Letter C po, true cold with false heat caused by exuberant yin and repelled yang.
Okay. Letter C.
Opo.
So bakit hindi pwede si A?
Heat with false cold caused by exuberant yang.
What exactly do you mean by false heat?
False heat. Hindi po talaga siya, Doc, talagang heat.
Mainit.
Opo. Para lang po siyang mukhang mainit pero hindi naman po.
Paano naman yung mukhang totoong mainit pero false cold?
Yung coating niya po, pwede po doon.
Okay. We treat heat with heat. Okay. Because there is true cold. And the cause is exuberant yin or yin predominance and repelled yang. Number 14, treatment of cold with cold is applicable to which situation?
Letter B po, true heat with false cold caused by exuberant yang and repelled yin.
Okay, letter B, true heat with false cold. Okay, so how do you determine kung true heat? What do you do?
Hawakan po.
Ano pa?
Or pwedeng tignan po doon.
Di ba paggawa ka
Or-
malamig yung ano?
You check the tongue.
Okay, check the tongue.
Pwede tignan yung dila.
The tongue will actually give you the right diagnosis. Number 15, fill in the blanks. Okay. Blank is primary cause in a disease, playing the leading decisive role.
Root means primary cause in disease, playing leading decisive role. Branch means secondary cause of disease, being in the secondary position.
Branch or manifestation. Okay, so root or etiology means primary cause in a disease, while the branch or manifestation means secondary cause of disease. Number 16.
Healthy chi is the root aspect. Pathogen chi is the branch.
Okay.
aspect, the cause of disease is the root and the symptoms are the branch. Primary disease is the root and secondary disease is the branch.
Okay, very easy. Okay na, I think everybody got that. Number 17, true or false? Treat the root in case of greater urgency and the branch in cases of less urgency.
False po.
So ano dapat?
In TCM, it's regularly recommended to treat the branch in case of greater urgent. This means addressing the immediate symptoms first in urgent situation while working on the resolving of underlying imbalance over time.
Wow, talagang ni-research. Okay. So pag emergency, we treat the branch. Okay, pag okay na yung pasyente, we treat the root. Number 18, hematuria of any reason should be treated by arresting bleeding first. Of course, baka maubusan ng dugo. So ang tawag dito, we treat the blank aspect.
The branch
The
aspect,
branch. Okay. So when bleeding
when
is
bleeding-
stopped,
root aspect should be further searched for untreated.
okay, I hope everyone remembers that. Okay? Kahit gaano ka kagaling sa diagnosis, you still have to really see ano po ang priority mo ng patient. Number 19, take cough for example, cough due to TB. Okay, can you read
take
that? Can you fill in the blanks?
It's up due to tuberculosis. Tuberculosis, for example, yin deficiency of the lung and kidney are the root aspect,
Okay.
while cup is the branch. While the cup is the branch aspect, therefore it should be treated by nursing yin of the lung and kidney, which is treat the root.
Okay.
Treat the root aspect when yin fluid of the lung and kidney moisten, cup will be relieved naturally.
Relieve naturally.
Because the symptoms of this case are not super urgent, we can treat the root aspect while we alleviate the branch aspect.
Okay, this is one example where you can treat the root and branch at the same time. Okay? So alam nyo naman siguro itsura ng isang may TB. Kaya you have to be careful. Kailangan po hindi kayo mahawaan. Kung sa bagay hindi na uso masyadong TB ngayon. Diba? So, this is something that you have to look into. Okay? So, bakit po magkasabay ang lungs pati ang kidney? Sir,
Lung,
Sir June, like we all
Ah.
know that when you have TB,
yes po.
it's a condition of the lung, diba? It's a
Yes po.
infection ng lung. Pero bakit sa TCM, sinasabay natin yung kidney?
Metal controls water, right? Or no. Pag once na weak po ang once na weak ang lung, nagiging weakened din po ang kidney.
So what do you call that kind of relationship?
Is not controlling.
Ano ba
Controlling
talaga ang
factor.
una dito? Okay, ano ba ang role talaga ng kidney sa lung? Ano po yung importance ng kidney sa lung?
Yin, nourishment. Siya po yung nagno-nourish po
Nagno-nourish ng?
ng
Okay, bakit may
ng-
ubo? Bakit may ubo? Is it, di ba pag inuubo ka, what is the ubo due to? Is it because there is a problem? Is it because, okay, what is wrong with the lung when there is ubo? Di ba pataas yan? Paano ba yung normal flow ng chi sa lungs? Descending or ascending?
Descending.
Ending po.
So, ano ang role ni kidney?
Um, kidney, call this, kidney nourish the yin.
Mm,
No.
ano,
Yes.
Okay.
The lungs.
like, okay. Ano ba ang role ni kidney kay lungs? Di ba, dinidescend niya yung chi. So, ano po ang role ni kidney?
To grasp the chi from the lungs.
So, ano kaya ang nangyari dito? Like, bakit, what could have started it all? You've seen somebody with yin deficiency, with TB, no?
Yes po.
Mm-mm. Ano ba sila, matataba o mapapayat?
Yeah.
Payat po.
O siya, doon pa lang sa itsura nila, what pattern or what constitution immediately comes to mind?
Lung deficiency.
Yin.
No.
Yin.
Di ba pag sinabi mo, kasi di ba nandito na yin deficiency of the lung and
Yun
kidney.
po.
My question is,
Lung
what could have predisposed the patient to have TB?
Weak constitution.
It's the yin deficiency, di ba?
Yin
Malnourished siya.
deficiency.
Kulang yung kanya. Kaya welcome na welcome si TB. No?
Yin
Kaya huwag
deficiency.
masyadong magpapapayat. Immune
Kulang
system,
po na.
very, very poor. Okay?
Okay po. Okay po, Doc. Yin deficiency.
So what do you expect to see in the tongue for someone with yin deficiency of the lung and kidney?
Pale tongue, Doc.
What else? Paano mo
Pale with white coating.
how are you I'm sorry?
Pale with white coating. Thick white coating.
Ano,
Walang coating.
white coating?
Yes po.
No coating. Yin deficiency.
Ay, no coating. Sorry. Pale with no coating.
Ano ang itsura ng ano? Like what is a normal tongue coating? Sir June.
Thin white po.
Okay. So pag ang isang tao may yin deficiency ng lung, what do you expect to see?
Thick.
I'm sorry?
Thick po.
Thick coating?
Opo.
No, ang tanong ko is yin deficiency ng lung.
Ay, yin deficiency.
Would you expect a thick coating pag may yin deficiency?
Ay, no coating po pala, Doc.
Okay, ano ang difference ng yin deficiency sa yang deficiency in terms of coating?
Pag yin is deficient. So, deficient sa yin. So, wait lang, Doc. Deficient sa yin. Okay. Mapula po.
I'm sorry? Mapula ka agad?
Po.
Lahat ng pasyente with yin deficiency, mapula ka agad yung tongue? Ano ba ang ano, like hindi mo na, okay, can you tell us the evolution of or the pathology or the pathogenesis ng problema? Ano ba yung itsura talaga ng isang healthy lung? What are you going to find in the tongue? Okay, can you describe a normal tongue, Sir June?
Ano po siya? Kulay niya po parang fresh meat.
Ano, fresh meat, color of fresh meat? Okay,
Yes po,
so
parang-
kanina,
oh.
the coating is thin and white.
Yes po.
So what
thin and white po.
happens if there is a thick white coating?
Excess po siya.
Ano, excess yin or excess yang?
Excess yun po.
Okay, ano opposite ng thick white coating?
Pardon po, Doc.
Anong opposite ng thick white coating? Sinabi mo ang normal is thin white coating. So abnormal pag makapal and white ang coating. So my question
Opo,
is,
Doc.
ano naman yung isang abnormal?
Yellow thick coating po, Doc.
Yellow ka agad. Siyempre doon muna tayo sa thickness. Okay, by the way, why do we look at the
Rootless.
thickness of the tongue coating? Bakit ba natin tinitingnan yung thickness ng tongue coating? Para ano?
Para malaman po yung kung nakapasok na po yung patong.
So pag sinabi natin wala ng coating, what does it mean? Like paano siya nag-uumpisa? Have you heard of rootless coating?
Parang
Opo,
tofu.
opo, Doc.
Okay. Which comes first? Rootless coating or no coating?
Less. Rootless coating.
Okay. Ano ang pattern pag rootless ang coating? So
Yin
rootless, ibig sabihin,
Po.
may mga nawaksi-waksi na na-coat, diba?
Mm.
So what do you call that?
Yes. Yin deficiency.
Yung
Deficiency po.
deficiency po. Yung deficiency po, Doc.
Qi deficiency muna. Okay? Because a
Opo.
very good qi ng isang organ would manifest as a thin white coating. What about if, okay, so hindi mo kinorek, so naubos na yung coating, nagkaroon ka na ng yin deficiency. But before that, ano pa yung next? Like, when you have qi deficiency, what will happen to your blood?
Stagnant.
Stagnate.
Will you have more
Or it
blood
could
or
also
will
be
you have less
deficient.
blood? Or will you have blood deficiency?
Yin deficiency.
Okay, when you have qi
deficiency.
deficiency as manifested by rootless coating, that means para siyang carpet na may butas-butas na, hindi na siya intakto, parang kinainan na ng kinagat na ng daga, no? So that's qi deficiency, right? Although
Apo.
we can also
Deficiency.
say that pag may qi deficiency, you don't actually see anything in the tongue except for a pallor in the coating. Sometimes you would look at teeth marks, right? So another one would be pag nagwawaksi-waksi na, nagkakaroon ka na ng start of stomach qi deficiency. It starts with the stomach, right? And remember, the whole tongue eventually gets affected. But this one, grabe na, affected na si kidney, right? Can you follow?
Yes.
So when you have qi deficiency, there will be blood deficiency. So, pag meron kang blood deficiency, Sir June, what is the itsura of your tongue?
Pale.
Failed po.
Pale, thin, and dry.
Okay, what is the difference between qi deficiency, between blood deficiency and yin deficiency? Which comes first? Or how are you going to differentiate blood deficiency from qi deficiency? From yin deficiency? Pag blood deficiency, sinabi mo pareho silang pale. So what's the difference? How will you know which is which?
Failed with thin white coating, Doc.
Do you expect the coating to be gone in blood deficiency?
No.
No.
So, ibig pwede nating sabihin na ang blood deficiency is the early stage of yin deficiency. Remember, we consider blood as yin, right? So, ibig sabihin, siyempre kulang na, di ba, itsura nila maputla. Hindi, wala pa rin
Maputla.
nourishment, so naging yin deficiency, right?
Maput
So,
maputla.
what will happen next? After yin deficiency, what will happen next? Let's say you did not treat the patient for like, or isang cause yan, malnutrition din. Started out as probably stomach yin deficiency, kidney, di ba? Ganon. Okay, what will happen pag sobrang yin deficient na ang tongue mo? Let's say for 10 years, what will happen next? What will,
Ginawin na po, Doc.
huh?
Kakaroon empty heat.
Okay. May empty
Empty.
heat.
Empty heat.
Please take note of that, no?
Empty heat.
So, if you see that the tongue has no coating, will it follow that it should be red in color?
No.
Yes. Heat na yun eh.
Empty heat.
Not necessarily. So, ano ang basis mo? Una-una, ano na mangyayari pag pula na yung tongue?
Excess na po yun.
Bakit excess ka agad?
Ay,
Okay, like how do you differentiate excess from deficiency?
Excess means
di ba,
po-
excess sobra, wala namang coating eh.
deficient. Deficient. Doc,
I think you
Pasensya na.
should really review the tongue, okay? It is a
Yes,
mortal
po.
sin not to be able to know what to look for in the tongue. So you have to look for
Opo, Doc.
patients who have TB, check how their tongue
Ha?
looks like. So bakit sila inuubo?
Kasi po, ano na po sila, deficient na po sila.
What will anchor the chi down? Para ang isang tao, di ba nagtutulungan-tulungan sila? Sino ba ang mother of whom?
She is the mother.
She's a mother of blood.
Oh my God, lung and kidney. Ano bang relationship nila?
Relationship.
Okay, pahaba na tayo. Anyway, you know, this,
Mother and child.
okay, mother and son, mother and child. Okay.
Mother and child.
So how are you going to treat this patient? Nandiyan na, oh. So priority mo, you treat both.
Oo,
Hindi ka naman mamamatay sa kauubo, di ba?
treat both.
So which one is the root, which one is the branch?
So the root is the lung,
I'm sorry.
kidney.
The lung,
the-
the lung and kidney yin deficiency ang root.
Yes po. Yes po. Lung.
Manifestations would be the cough.
Cough.
Okay. Number 20, true or false? Root should be treated for acute emergency. And branch, ay naulit. What's the answer here?
False po.
Okay. Nasagot na yung kanina, di ba? Okay, thank you very
Opo.
much, Sir June. I hope you were not so stressed. These are things that really, actually medyo magkakaroon tayo ng konting with the tongue. That will
Salamat po, Doc.
actually differentiate us from the not so good ones. Okay, if you want to get the respect that you deserve, you have to study the tongue. Okay.
Yes po,
So
Doc.
you would be able, okay, ano bang purpose ng tongue diagnosis?
Para malaman po kung ano po yung mga disharmony ng isang tao.
Ano pa?
Para malaman mo kung nasa interior na ba o nasa exterior na siya. Malaman mo kung yin or yang siya.
Okay. Anong klase ang condition pag sabi mo kanina normal coating is thin and white. So what if pagtingin mo sa pasyente, thin and yellow coating? Is that normal?
No, no po, Doc.
So what do you call that condition? What do you call that pattern? Are we talking about invasion of wind cold or invasion of wind heat?
Ay, wait lang po. Nawala po. Ano po yun, Doc?
Thin yellow coating. What is that? Invasion of wind cold or invasion of wind heat?
Invasion of wind heat po.
Okay, what else are you going to look for in the patient pag may invasion of wind heat? What are some of the heat signs? Puro
Yung-
tanda ba yung titingnan natin?
Pwede rin po pulse din po, Doc.
Hindi, ano yung itatanong mo pa? What are the associated symptoms of someone with exogenous wind heat or wind heat invasion?
Kung
Are you
pawisin
going
po
to
ba
have
siya,
sore
Doc?
throat?
Sore throat.
Ewan ko. Do you know the difference between wind heat invasion and wind cold invasion?
Aversion to wind.
Okay, Sir June, before you go, pag external wind invasion, whether wind heat or wind cold, what are the symptoms that you will expect to see from the patient? Nako, at this stage natin, this is already module 6, you should have already known. Can you tell him, Ma'am Lynn?
Chest fever. Wind heat po. Pagka may wind heat. Aversion to wind. Aversion to cold.
Do you have
Pagka
both
wind cold.
fever and aversion to cold in both wind heat and wind cold? Okay, you give me the
Doc?
Mas
next
more,
week.
ano,
You give me the answer next week. So that means you have to know the differences between invasion of wind heat and invasion of wind cold. Okay?
Okay, Doc.
This is very basic. Okay, Ma'am, thank you, Sir June. Walang ano ha, walang personal. Okay, let's go to Ma'am Lynn. Ma'am Lynn, 21 to 30. What's your answer, true or false? The root should be treated for chronic disease, for acute disease at the recovery stage.
true, Doc.
Yes.
Parang kanina pa po yan.
Paulit-ulit hanggang sa maano sa utak natin. So when the root and fundamental aspects of a disease are both serious or both not urgent, treatment should be concentrated on both fundamental and incidental aspects. True or false?
True. True po.
Very obvious. Examples of treating root and branch at the same time. Pick one.
Common cold caused by Chi deficiency.
Okay, correct answer is letter A. That's very easy. True or false? For a common cold, simply replenishing Qi will cause stagnation of pathogenic Qi, and the cold cannot be cured. On the other hand, simply releasing superficies or superficials will impair the healthy Qi. We should replenish Qi and release superficies simultaneously. This is treatment. Okay, ito yung kanina, true.
Ito yung paliwanag ng 23 na answer.
Yes. Number 25, no matter the branch or the root, treatment of the emergent ones should be an essential principle. That ultimate goal should be eventually treating the root. True or false?
True.
Blank refers to tonifying the healthy Qi, build up constitution, and improve body resistance against disease and recovery ability.
Reinforcing the healthy Chi.
Okay, very good. Number 27, blank means to remove the pathogenic qi and to relieve the invasion and impairment of pathogenic qi. Very easy.
Eliminating or expelling the pathogenic qi.
Okay. What is the Chinese for pathogenic qi?
Qi qi.
Okay. Number 28. True or false? Reinforcing the healthy qi helps to prevent and dispel pathogenic qi. Eliminating the pathogenic qi helps to recover the healthy qi.
True.
Kadali naman ang mga question. Okay, true or false? Primary and secondary relationships between vital and pathogenic qi will never change following the development of the disease.
False, Doc. Nagbabago yan, di ba?
Okay, depending on,
Secondary to the primary.
yes.
The-
Make
the
sure you pay
progression ng
attention
disease.
to what is more urgent or less urgent so you can prioritize. So this will all depend on how good you are. And the worst thing that could happen there is mag-interiorize yung condition ng patient. Number 30, strengthen the vital to dispel the pathogen. This method is for
Deficiency syndrome, in which deficiency of healthy qi is the primary contradiction and the pathogenic qi is not exuberant.
Okay. Ibig sabihin, wala pang ano. Oo, kasi people with, katulad now, next month, no? Kung aabot doon ng 52 degrees Celsius ang no, init. Those with comorbidity, so comorbidity means meron ka ng deficiency, especially pag may yin deficiency ka, tapos may empty heat pa, the worst. So ngayon pala, dapat tinitingnan na natin yung ating mga dila, yung mga walang coating, kailangan magkaroon ng coating. Okay? Yes.
Parang,
Thank you very much, Ma'am Lynn. Congratulations.
okay.
Napakaswerte, ang ganda ng questions. Number 31 to 40. Ma'am Lane Arandia, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening po.
Okay. Okay, can you read the
Number-
question?
Number 31. Replenish qi, nourish blood, supplement yin, and strengthen yang. These are all treatment methods to letter A, strengthen the vital to dispel the pathogen.
So there are actually,
Letter A po, Doc,
Yeah.
strengthen.
so ibig sabihin, when somebody has already succumbed to pumasok na si pathogenic factor, these are the things you have to do. This is what we call strengthening your vital qi. You have to replenish the qi, nourish the blood. Remember, blood and qi, they work together, diba? So this is not just about replenishing replenishing the qi or invigorating the qi. It's also about nourishing the blood. Then supplement the yin, strengthen the yang. So answer is letter A. Number 32, true or false?
Number 32, the vital will reach as the pathogen is driven out. Letter true po, Doc. The vital.
Very good. Ito po, kaya
True.
naka-unquote yan because this is taken from the classics. No? Number 33. True or
Number
false?
33. False po siya, Doc.
So what will you do?
True pala. True po pala siya. Kahit na ma-healthy po
True or
yung
false?
first.
Kahit healthy?
You always know.
Do you have
false.
what was your first answer?
False.
Paano ang needling dito? Anong
Draining.
tawag doon? Di ba meron tayong tatlo? Tonifying, sedating. Number
Sedation.
3,
Even method.
even method. Nandiyan na nga, even in healthy person. Number 34. Okay, what are these
Number
methods for?
34.
Relieving the exterior, clearing the heat, detox, purgation, dissolving phlegm, dissolving dampness. Okay, anong ginagawa dito? Like, what are we doing here?
Dispelling the pathogen to
Okay, letter
strengthen
A.
the vital.
Very good. Letter B pala. Sorry, letter B.
Letter B po.
Dispelling the pathogen to strengthen the vital. Okay, number 35.
po,
Which method is applicable to syndromes of excess of pathogenic qi or deficiency of healthy qi? Actually, mas lalong grabe yung impact pag may excess pathogenic qi ka tapos meron ka ng comorbidity. Ibig sabihin, mahina yung upright qi mo, no? In which pathogenic qi needs eliminating urgently and healthy qi can still withstand the attack. So what do you call this? What is the
Dispelling the pathogen before strengthening the vital
So,
in heat
so-
disease.
okay, continue.
In heat disease by exogenous can cause abdominal fullness, pain, constipation due to accumulation of heat. And then treat with the purgation or attack before reinforcement. Purgation preserves yin, and then medicines to nourish yin will produce fluids.
Okay, when you talk about herbal medicines, herbals, they're actually nourishing the yin, but some of them can cause purgation as well, no? Okay, so this is like dispelling the pathogen before strengthening the vital. Number 36.
Number 36, which method is applicable for excess pathogens but vital qi is too weak, yin or yang exhaustion to withstand attack? My answer is strengthen the vital before dispelling the pathogen. Treat by strengthening vital first. After restoration of the vital to a level where it can withstand attack,
Unahin mo muna ang
strengthening.
Palakasin mo ng katawan.
Palakas.
so it's basically saying pinapalakas mo yung immune system.
Immune system.
Can you tell us one way of really strengthening your immune system? Like, ano ba yung natutunan natin na pwede mong imoksa every day?
Stomach 36.
Yes, very good.
It's Susan.
Yeah, so you should start doing that pagdating mo ng 30.
Effective talaga yan, Doc. Ginagawa ko siya.
Ay, kaya
Pag
pala di ko pa
nagmoksa ako sa stomach 36, hindi masakit ang ulo ko pagising
mag-invest
kinabukasan.
tayo ng bahala na babaho yung moksa, no? Which
Ay,
method
oo.
is suitable in cases where both deficient vital qi and excess pathogenic qi are of similar severity? Anong method ang gagawin mo? Ito na yung kanina.
Strengthenin pa rin po siya, Doc. Opo. Strengthenin pa rin. And dispelling the pathogen simultaneously.
Simultaneously. Number 38, true or false? Disease is essentially the outcome of excess or deficiency of yin or yang compared to balanced state. The purpose of regulating yin and yang is to reduce the excess and supplement deficiency. Very easy. So true or false?
True. True pala, Doc.
Okay. Number 39, blank excess is applicable to preponderance of yin or yang or excess yin or yang.
Reducing.
Reducing ang sagot dito. And lastly, number 40, blank deficiency is applicable to yin or yang deficiency. Anong ginagawa natin?
Supplementing.
Supplementing. Congratulations, Ma'am Lynn. Are you enjoying so far?
Enjoy naman po, Doc.
Okay. So sana nagagamit natin to ha. Medyo
Yeah.
exciting po ito. Maraming salamat po. Good job.
Thank you.
Number 41 to 50, Ma'am Joy, good evening.
Good evening, Doc.
Yes. Can you answer number 41? Can you read the question?
Ako na rin mag-read ng question. Number 41. Blank yin to restrict yang is applicable for yin deficiency and deficient blank. My answer, Doc, is nourish yin to restrict yang is applicable for yin deficiency and deficient heat.
Okay. Ito na yung tinatawag na yin deficiency with empty heat.
With empty heat, Doc.
So, this is not about kailangan mo matanggal yung heat, pero pinaka-importante dito, i-nourish mo. Kasi kung tinanggal mo lang yung heat, ganun pa rin, wala pa rin mangyayari if you do not nourish the yin. So,
Yes.
I assume you already know the yin points, the yin balancing points. Okay, number 42.
Blank yang to restrict yin is applicable for yang deficiency and deficiency blank. My answer, Doc, tonify yang to restrict yin is applicable for yang deficiency and deficiency cold this time.
Okay, easy. Number 43.
43. Treating yang for yin is applicable to deficiency of both yin and yang with yin deficiency as a primary contradiction, aka seeking yin from yang. True, Doc.
Very good. Number 44.
Treating yin for yang is applicable for deficiency of both yin and yang with yang deficiency as a primary contradiction, aka seeking yang from yin. True din, Doc.
Very easy. Number 45.
In TCM, we should treat each viscera separately, not as a whole. False, Doc.
Why?
Because they all affect each other.
Okay. So they are interrelated. Kaya nakakatipid tayo. You don't have to consult so many doctors.
Yes, totoo, Doc.
Kaya umpisahan na natin. Let's start training the health workers. You can start from your barangay. Some of you here are nurses, so you would know what to do. Oo, kasi napaka-expensive po if you really consult a lot of doctors.
Oh yes, Doc. Consultation pa lang eh.
Oo naman.
Papatayin ka na.
Lalo na pag na-admit ka sa ospital, tapos akala mo yung isang doktor lang titingin sa'yo, yung pala 10 sila, kasi ang dami mong mga...
Tapos hindi naman lahat same lang yung pag ang dami pang mga tests, o, di ba?
Okay, hindi na ako magsasalita. Okay, which method means that when one viscous says this... ikaw na ito magbasa.
Sige, Doc. Which method means that when one viscous has disease, it should be directly treated and other closely related viscera need to be regulated too. Indirectly invigorating, Doc, and purging.
Very good. Number 47.
47. Liver opens to the eyes. Therefore, an excess syndrome of the eye may be treated by clearing the liver. Which method is this an example of? Treating the sense organs based on conditions of the Zhang organ.
Good.
Zhang viscera.
So,
Same lang ba,
ang
Doc?
natin, pag namula yung mata, you clear the liver.
The liver, yes, Doc.
So, you know the point.
Yan ang tinitreat ko sa sarili ko ngayon, Doc. Liver.
Bakit namumula yung mata mo?
Hindi, Doc. Dry eyes.
Okay. Number
Yes.
48.
48. Disorders of qi and blood will involve the whole body, while pathological changes of any part of the body will cause disorder of qi and blood. Qi produces blood, and a shortage of qi will lead to shortage of blood production. This results in both qi and blood deficiency. Therefore, we must mainly replenish the qi and blood as the subsidiary.
So, first, the chi.
Yes, Doc. Like you said kanina, Doc, qi muna.
Yes. 49.
Ay, sorry, Doc. Yung baby nakalabas, sorry.
Yung alin?
Maingay.
Sige lang, okay lang. Hindi naman dinig. Wala po kami narinig.
Ay, okay po. Number 49, Doc. 49, tama. Treatment in accordance with 3 factors. The 3 factors are locality, season, and the individual, Doc. The
Okay.
person itself. Yeah.
So, you
And
need,
then, yes, Doc.
you need to actually know the constitutional, the causative factor ng isang tao, no? So that is why it is important that you master the 5 elements. Okay.
Yes, Doc.
Number 50.
Number 50, people in different regions differ in physiological functions and pathological changes because of geographical location, weather condition, and living habits. True, Doc.
Okay.
That's why number 49.
Yes. Very good. Congratulations.
Thank you, Doc.
So you find the questions very easy, no? Okay.
Yes, Doc. Pag pinag-aralan ng maaga.
Okay, mag-aral na kay mamaya. Let's call Sir Michael. Good evening, Sir Michael. Are you ready with your answers?
Hello, good evening, classmate. Good evening, Doc.
Good evening. Can you read your question po, true or false?
Open ko lang po yung camera. Okay, this one. Okay. For number 51 po, Doc, true or false, evidence by individuality means to decide treatment according to the age, sex, constitutions, and living habits of the patient. May answer po, Doc, is true kasi there are continuity yung evidence by individual. So, yun po yung sagot ko dyan, true po talaga. Depende po talaga sa
Okay. Next question po, 52. True or false?
52 is for the treatment of all people purgation should be used with great care, even treating excess syndromes because their constitution, of course, they're weak and chi and blood had declined. Opo.
Sa naturopathy, tawag dito, ito yung cleansing, no?
Cleansing po. Ginagawa ko rin po ito.
You have to be very careful pag old.
Opo.
So,
Take
kailangan
care po yan.
individualize mo yung treatment. You have to assess. Number 53.
Ito po yung medyo nahirapan din po ko, Doc. 53 is the yang and the blood deficiency is more common in men. Of course naman po, ang lalaki po ay yang, pero ang question po ay blood deficiency. So, ang answer ko po dito is false o vice versa. Kasi po yung men po is yang, Qi deficiency. Pag women naman po yin, so blood deficiency po siya.
Very good. So, misleading yung question. You have to be careful. So, the answer is false. For men,
Misleading po talaga.
Qi deficiency. For women, blood deficiency.
Opo, opo.
Because
Misleading
yang
po talaga.
is Qi, no? So,
Opo, opo.
number 54. What are the
For 50
TCM principles in the three?
Medyo ano po ko dito, Doc, kasi ang binigay po rito 3 principles pero ano ko po answer is diagnosis, treatment, warming, and identifying. So mayroon po siyang 4 principles with ng TCM. Ito po yung observation natin, listening, smelling, querying, questioning, and false examination para makita po talaga natin yung kung anong sakit ng pasyente po.
Okay.
So that we can find out po. So doon po
Yung
yung
answers natin. If ill,
Opo po.
you have to treat early to prevent progression. Minsan kasi, meron na silang nararamdaman pero they tend to ignore it, no?
Okay.
So it is up to you now to actually perform your treatment, okay? To prevent progression. Number 2, you treat the root versus the manifestations. So you need to decide ano ba i-priority mo. Will you treat the root first or the manifestation first, or will you treat both the root and manifestation? And then ang 3, this is where you have to customize your treatment. You have to take into account the season and time of day and year. Hindi yung basa-basa na lang. Katulad ngayon, grabe yung yang, no? So, unahin mo muna yung impact ng yang. Number 55. What are the internal pathogens?
For internal pathogen po, we have 7 emotions. Ito po yung, ang nakuha pong information is joy, anger, worry, thoughts, grief, fear, pride. Affect internal organs, which is key, directly without an incubation period. So immediately siya. So yung 7 emotion po ng apo.
What are the 7 emotions?
Ito po yung yung as I mentioned earlier, ito po yung joy, anger, worry, thoughts, grief, fear, and frightened po. Fright.
7 na ba yun?
Opo, 7 po.
What's the difference between fear and fright?
Yung fear, sa Tagalog fear, yung fear, takot siya tawag sa pride. Ito po yung sa fear kasi more on takot ka o terror or
And fright, di ba takot ka rin?
Oo. May sa ano po fear, parang meron din kang anxiety, may partly, may distress din.
Ang fear kasi, who would like to volunteer? What's the difference between fear and fright?
Right.
Google.
Fright is traumatic, Doc.
May
Fright, di ba,
dramatic
Doc?
po.
May stimulus na
Okay, ang
Stimulus.
fright. Ang
Okay.
fear, it's more chronic, di ba?
Okay. So, yeah.
Pero fear and fright, they both can impact. That is why
both
for
can
our
impact the
discussion
kidney.
on mental health issues, we have decided that we need to really know the
Yeah.
connection between the Jing, the Qi, and the Shen. Because
Exactly.
hindi natin
Ganyan, Doc.
yan to ano pa rin tayo, magkakaproblema pa rin tayo. Ano ba yung memorization? You need to understand, no? So I feel
Opo.
that there is really a need to have a full grasp of the 5 elements in terms of personality, and you need to also consider the gene. Very important yan, yung DNA, baka may lahi, no? Yon. And how you were
So,
fed.
Doc, hereditary pa rin yung yung case ng ganyan.
Yeah, but there are things that you can do para
Mm.
pambawi. Ang problema kasi, if you still eat the same kind of food, there are foods kasi that can trigger Oo, no? Like, if you eat more dampening food, so lalong makaka-phlegm. It can even affect your mind. So this is another story. Kaya ang dami kasing may mental health issue. Kung napapansin nyo, ang lalaki ng mga dila nila, no?
Opo.
Malaki talaga. So, instead of going directly to anxiety or bipolar, we need to understand the pinaka-root, like saan siya nagmumula. And I feel that this is the best way to really have a full grasp of mental health issues, no?
So this will be discussed this coming Saturday or
No,
another
not Saturday, because
Exciting po yun, Doc.
we're attending an
Exciting.
event. Sorry. Kung makakasawa naman every Saturday, no? Papahinga naman.
Very informative po, Doc. Actually, it can help a lot of
Yeah. So what I'm
nai-focus po
planning
sa-
to do, what I'm thinking is probably we'll prepare the video, short one. We will ask you to already watch it, and then we discuss it on Saturday, para doon natin makikita yung like it's really very interesting, and you will now realize why some people are prone to have kasi like yung yung childhood mo is so impactful. Even how you were, how your mother was behaving, or kung ano yung mga stresses na nangyari sa buhay niya while pregnant
Yes
with.
po. Yes po. Meron po ako na-encounter na ganyan since
So
30 years ago.
We hope we could share, no? Rather
Opo.
than So we'll prepare the video ahead of time. I
Yes
hope
po.
and then you watch it, and then next Saturday we're going to have hopefully a very interesting forum. Okay? Kasi this is so importante. It's better than knowing just what points to use, no? So,
Yes po. Mas better po.
Kasi syempre, ang ayaw natin mangyari is mas tutuluyan ka na masiraan ng bait, nagsasalita ka na sa sarili.
Ay,
And
naku, Doc.
yeah, including yung self-pity, no? So these things can be prevented if we only know what to do. And if we know ano po yung impact nung tatlo. Oo. Yung
Nice po,
Qi,
nice.
yung Qi, pati yung Shen. Okay, excited
Yeah
na
po.
So very good.
Excited po. I experienced that po. Totoo lang.
So you have a lot to contribute. Okay, let's go now to the 4 basic principles of treatment.
Okay po. The 4 basic principles of treatment are 1, regulating our yin and our yang.
Okay.
Second, unifying, strengthening body's resistance, and of course, eliminating the pathogens. Thirdly, distinguishing the root from the symptoms. So from the symptoms yung pinag-uusapan. And fourthly, ito na po yung papasok ng treatment of disease.
Ito na yung customize mo. Depende sa panahon, depende sa lugar kung saan siya nakatira, no?
Yes.
Age, the gender. Very good. So nandiyan na po, you can I think all of you got that. We have the same reference. Number 57, yang is strongest at what point?
Medyo confusing ako dito kasi dalawang answer ko rito. Pero yung isang answer ko talaga is yung our top, yung due top of the heads closer to the sky, which is our due 20. But the second one is the meeting of yang point or the stronger point of the yang, GB 35. But the right answer for me here is the 220, which is the top of the head.
Oh, that's your answer.
Yeah.
Kaya ang tawag sa DO20 is 100 convergences.
Okay,
And,
sige.
I presume you already know how to locate it, no?
Opo. Dito pa
Number 58, yin is strongest at what point?
Ito po, isa lang sagot ko rito. Nasa paa po siya, kiniwan, lowest point.
Okay. Oh, so alam na alam. Okay. The purest yang or the strongest yang, kung saan nagmumula ang lahat.
The gate of life, our Mingmen. The
Wow. Do4, very good. And finally,
Sa likod po.
ano po yung point na yang within yin?
Ito po, good to nourish the young. So, para sa mga lalaki, especially sa lalaki to.
Kaya nga
ito po
Diba,
yung
kaka-level lang
bladder.
siya ni Do4.
O nga po, bladder 23, the Shin Shu.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Sir Michael.
Apo.
Congratulations. Excellent job.
Thank you po, Doc.
Now, let's go to Ma'am Darlene Federico. Ma'am Darlene, are you still awake?
Yes po, good evening to Doc. Good evening po,
Evening.
everyone.
I hope you're enjoying this. Okay, what
Yes
about
po,
this
Doc.
point? Kanina yang within yin, good to nourish the young. Ito naman, yin within yang. What is this point?
Yin within yang, good to nourish yin is, my answer is UB 52, Doc.
Very good. Yes. Alam nyo na yan ha, yin within yang. Okay, pivot of yin and yang.
Number 62, my answer is Xiaoyang, Xiaoyin.
Okay, can you tell us what are the channels? What are the so-called Xiaoyang channels?
Xiaoyang channel, these are the Shanjiao
And
and GB po.
very good. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng Xiaoyang? In English? Lesser, di ba? Lesser
Lesser
yang.
Sir Yang.
What about Xiaoyin? Ano yung mga organs ng Xiaoyin? Lesser yin, sabihin madali silang maging.
They are the heart and the kidney po.
Okay, good. Number 63, anong point is considered to be the border of yin and yang?
The border of yin and yang is the
It's an extra point.
Sichuan.
Okay. 10 fingertips and 10 tips of the toes. Border of the yin and yang as the yin meridians meet the yang meridians and vice versa. So presume I just Google where it is. No? Number 64, the point which is called the meeting of yang.
UB 35 po.
Okay. Meeting of yin.
Meeting of yin is Ren 1.
And I presume you already know where to needle that on the ear. Kasi embarrassing naman if you needle Ren 1. That's the beauty if you know, if you have that book, right? So Ren 1.
Yes po.
Number 66, borders of yin and yang are useful to
Regulate each other.
very good. Yang excess causes what syndrome?
Young excess causes excessive heat syndrome.
Very good. What is the concept ng young excess or excessive heat?
This is the body, it's absolutely too much or above average po.
So anong magagawa natin ngayon? Kaya dapat bago atakihin, nagpapa-acupuncture na. Okay? Napansin nyo, puro mga young conditions yung kinokomplain ng mga pasyente. Okay, can you give us the etiology of young excess?
Excessive heat etiology is the invasion of young pathogens, which are the wind heat, fire, summer heat, dryness.
Okay.
Also the hyperactivity of internal organs, which is too much fire or too little
Qi deficiency.
Qi deficiency. Also the emotional disorders, especially the anger and irritation. And lastly, the irregular diet or overtaking young herbs.
So do you think this is very timely ngayon?
Yes po.
So wag lang basta-basta kakain o magte-take ng herbs, no? There are herbs that are too young, no?
Ginseng.
Yes. So do you think this is very relevant these days?
Very
Yes po.
relevant, Doc.
Okay. And the last one, what are the symptoms of young excess or excessive heat?
Excessive heat symptoms are the 4 grades: high fever, thirst, sweat, and pulse, red face, dark yellow urination, constipation, irritation, and menieres.
Okay. Nangyayari ba yan ngayon?
Very much po, yes.
Kaya inom na maraming tubig. Maraming salamat po, Ma'am Darlene.
Thank you po, Doc.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Let's call on Dr. Sam. Will probably answer everything. Good to see you, Dr. Sam.
Very challenging. Sige Doc, let's try number 71. So young excess, it's excessive heat pulse and tongue.
Okay, what do you see in the
So if it's young excess, so we can see red body tongue with yellow or dark or brownish pagka grabe na po.
So makapal yung pag thin yellow coating, ano lang yon, wind heat invasion. Pero pag yellow coat, as in yellow tapos red yung tongue, that's really excess heat.
Excess heat.
And then kaya kailangan kausapin mo muna yung pasyente, especially pag of course galing siya sa labas, kailangan mo muna siyang no? Oo, bakit siya minsan slippery?
Well, because of the Doc,
Will excess heat cause phlegm?
yes, that's why yellow nga po yung coating niya. So
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
and the pulse is, well, sometimes it fast, Doc, mga over 90.
And you need to be able to address this right away. Kaya meron po tayong tinatawag na ear acupuncture.
Ear acupuncture.
The moment nakita nyo, syempre, kausapin mo muna. Alam mo naman, kagagaling na niya, nagmamadali kasi madali sa appointment. You need to be able to show to the patient na may pagbabago sa pulso niya. So, a forceful or bounding pulse should become moderate o at least hindi na siya maging fast. Especially pag ano na siya. Of course, the slippery, matagal makorek ang slippery. No? Yeah. And what is the first thing that will change in the tongue? Para malaman mo na successful pa rin ginawa ko, which will only take a few minutes.
The color of the tongue.
No.
Ano pala? Saan naman, Doc? Sa excess, pag treatment natin siya?
Hindi, kahit anong klaseng tongue, like nakita mo, most of the patients who will come to us, medyo makapal yung coating, di ba? So ano yung una mong dapat makita, especially within minutes?
The improvement of the coating.
Coating, yes. Not the
Yes.
color. The color will take like days, no?
Yeah.
So makita mo lang, kaya that you have to take a picture of the tongue. Then immediately, ay oo nga pala, nagbago. Kung lalong kumapal, so something is wrong. Okay? So you need to be able to teach the patient paano niya pupulso ang sarili niya. And sa ganun ka lang na approach, the patient will even tell you, ay naku, I should bring pala my relatives here, my neighbors. Kasi doon mo makikita na very humanitarian ang approach mo and hindi ka madamo, no?
Yeah.
And I tell you, dumadami sila. And
Yes, actually, we have a
mission.
mobile clinic in BGC. No, it's a clinic talaga, Dok, eh.
Oh,
Oo.
congratulations.
Dala ako ni Ma'am Janine. Actually, part of our treatment ay kausapin si patient and bigyan ng mga tips.
Kumakalma, no?
Yes, oo. Nagkakaroon sila ng kumpiyansa, Dok.
Yeah. Para magkaroon tayo ng branding, no? Especially that yung mga ano mo, yung team mo, very formidable team ni Dr. Sab. You need to be able to be famous because of your ability to immediately see a change in the pulse, no? Ano lang naman yung middle, superficial, middle, and deep, no?
Deep.
So, yun. You need to be able to show them, oh, bumagal na yung pulse ng konti. Because you did something in the ear. Because the ear really, really does a lot, no?
Yes.
Very amazing. Number 72. What is the treatment principle for young excess?
For young excess, we have to sedate. So, yeah, we have to sedate the young means to remove or eliminate or dispel.
Okay. How are you going to remove the needle? Are you going to remove it fast? Or are you going to remove it slowly and then cover it with cotton?
Teka, nalito ako ah. Kung fast, yes, fast. Removing the needles fast.
And don't use the cotton kasi gusto
Yeah,
natin
don't cover it.
Yeah, very good. Sedation and clear the heat. Okay. What are the treatment techniques that you can use? So iba yung treatment principle, iba din yung technique.
Ano nga ba ang technique ng
ano ba yung the best way for the body to ano ba yung napansin nyo when you needle people with too much heat? Na kailangan may ready ka na.
nagbi-bleed yun, Doc.
Okay, madali
Bleeding.
bleed. Yeah.
Wala.
So you can do
Bleeding,
bloodletting.
bloodletting, yes.
Like how many drops of blood are you going to
Like 3.
Yeah, 1 to 3 drops.
to
You should have a tool called three-edged needle.
needles.
Yeah. Okay, ano lang. Okay, and these are the points. Do 20, do 14, bladder 40, Sichuan. Number 74. What is the step in yin excess or excess cold?
Ano nga ba yan? Concept, yin excess.
Yeah, what is the theory behind it?
Okay, yin excess, meaning the yang is in normal level and the yin is more than. So that's why the yang also could not stop or regulate the yin. That's why we have yin excess.
What happens when you have too much yin? Will it be able to affect the yang or will it not affect the yang?
It will consume the yang, though.
Very good. So the body's yin is absolutely too much. What is the etiology in yin?
The etiology of yin excess is hold on. That could be diet, Doc. Like dairy, mga baking yung mga tawag nito. yung mahilig kumain ng mga tinapay, mga slippery foods like seaweed also, ganun. And then we have this invasion of an external yin
Cold.
pathogen like cold, damp, and dry.
Yes. And also retention
Mhm.
of internal yin pathogens in the initial stage.
Mga
Damp.
emotional disorders also.
Yes. Kaya a very good clinician will not allow this to happen. So you need to be able to already, pag nakita mo may dampness, you need to address the problem right away. No? Nakita mo may water retention, may blood stasis, may phlegm, you need to be able to see the change during the first session. Number 76. So what happens here? When you have spleen dysfunction,
Okay.
alam na natin magkakaroon ng dampness. And then syempre ang dampness pag tumagal yan, magiging heat, di ba?
Heat,
Yin will
yes.
turn to heat. So what happens next? So since may
Uh,
heat na, what will happen to the body fluids?
Well, the body fluid will be consumed, so there will be contained fever. And kahit na tanggalin mo yung init, yung may fever pa rin siya even after sweating. Then there will be something like distension in the chest and epigastrium. Tama ba,
Okay.
Doc?
Ganito ha. Okay. Ano itsura ng tongue pag damp?
Well, makapal, Doc. Thick.
Will it be rough or will it be
Greasy.
greasy?
That's greasy coating. Kung sa ano, Doc,
Okay.
this is for the heat, ha?
So ang dampness, since hindi mo na-address, magkakaroon ng heat. Remember, because of that heat, it will affect
Ay,
the body fluids.
yes.
Kaya mag-iiba yung itsura ng tongue. And what do you call that? Very, very, it's something that, sabi nga dong isang author, if you cannot really find out what is causing it, so this is probably the problem. Meron
So
tayong
the
substantial, non-substantial.
Phlegm.
Yeah. Okay, phlegm. So what are you going to expect to see in the lung area? Will
in
it
the
be
lung.
green or will it be swollen? Especially the front third. Alam naman natin, ang front third is the upper burner, where the lung and heart is located, right? Particularly
Yes.
the lung is behind the heart, right? So if it's so ano mangyayari? Will it be payat? Like kanina, I forgot to mention, kasi medyo medyo na-distract ako. If you see some cracks there, especially pag medyo may dalawa this can tell us that probably when you were younger, you had issues. Kaya madali ka magka-TB, no? Or probably meron kang mga relatives na may lung problems as well. But that's as far as yin deficiency is concerned. But this one, you are now going to have it's so mataba.
So sa area ng lungs ang question mo daw kung ano.
Yeah, like how will the phlegm manifest? Like how are you going to know na naging phlegm na siya dahil sa heat? Because the heat there, because of the dampness that was unresolved, will actually evaporate or ano ba to? It will congeal the body fluids, no? Magkakaroon ng phlegm. So the question is, what are you going to ask the patient? Like that will tell you, except sa kita mo yung sinabi mo kanina medyo mataba yung doon sa and at the same time the coating would be too rough. And if you look under the tongue, medyo may mga ka makikita, white vesicle na nakabalot doon sa sa vein, no? I'm sure you know that. Now, my question is, what are you going to ask the patient? Like yung feeling niya, yung symptom niya. Feeling of?
Yes, Doc. Binanggit ko na kanina, yung something like distension in the chest.
Yeah, feeling of heaviness. And then when he wakes up, ang dami niyang phlegm or bigat ng kanyang katawan, And
Mm.
usually, ayaw nila mag-breakfast. Okay?
Mm.
Okay. What happens kung after dampness, nagkaroon ng cooling?
Oh. Kung nagkaroon ng cooling after dampness, is it a phlegm that will be developed? Or teka,
Hindi na phlegm. Something else. Nag-cool na. So that
Hmm.
means there's some organ that got affected, which is sensitive.
Hmm.
And
I'm sorry, Doc, kasi ito yung
lower burner na to, di ba? Lower burner na.
lower burner.
From the middle burner down to the lower burner. So, like, what are you going to look for? Magkakaroon ng edema in the lower body. Oo.
So somewhere in the kidney,
Yeah, retention of water, edema.
tension of water.
Number 78, phlegm is deeper and more localized than blank.
Parang wala akong answer nito, Doc.
Meron kang answer. Ano yung ano? Actually, this is very common. You need to be able to
Oo.
differentiate between phlegm and blank.
Yes.
Dampness.
Dampness. Yeah. That's why we need to emphasize this.
Hindi kasi ako sure, Doc, sa sagot ko eh.
Oo. And
Sorry.
water retention. Of course, you can also have water retention. Kanina nga sinabi na pag cold, no? Pag, oo. So, pag heat, iba may phlegm. But this one is pag may cold, parang grabe yung cooling, magkaroon ng edema. Okay, so the question is, how are you going to differentiate? So sa phlegm, water retention is deeper.
Okay.
Number 79, what are the symptoms in yin excess?
Yin excess or excess cold symptoms, it's chills. And we have aversion to cold. Yes, because
Okay.
it's yin excess.
Yeah, what else?
We have cold extremities, which is these symptoms cannot be relieved by any warming therapy.
Okay. So, paano mo ito ma-differentiate we have such thing as wind cold invasion, di ba? Of course, we all know that this yin excess is a chronic thing. So, alin ang okay, cold extremities niya hindi ma-alleviate by warmth. And there is cold pain with aversion to touch. Kasi pag excess yan, ayaw nila ng, may ano,
Yeah, Doc, may aversion to cold pa rin ang tawag nito, yung external pathogenic factor. And then ang kagandahan lang kung gagamitan mo siya ng warming therapy, nare-relieve siya.
Yeah. Okay, my question is, how are you going to differentiate this from wind cold invasion? Like, meron ding aversion to cold, meron ding chills and fever. So how are you going to know the difference? Saan ba, like, if you cover somebody with cold wind invasion, will there be, marirelieve ba siya? Or magkakaroon pa rin ng cold?
Meron pa rin cold, Doc.
Oo, kasi nga,
external, Doc.
So what happened there? What caused that to happen?
Do you mean the function of the
Kasi nga,
defensive
na-prevent
chi?
niya si Wei Qi.
Yes, defensive chi.
So the pores will remain open.
Yes.
Right? Oo. Ito naman, automatically you would think that this is yin excess because the feet are cold. The hands and feet are cold. They cannot be alleviated by warmth. And ayaw nila ng pressure. The last one. So how are you going to characterize the tongue and pulse in yin excess?
In yin excess, so the pulse No, the tongue muna tayo, the tongue. The tongue body is, kung yan excess, is still normal, though, with
Or it can
thin
be
white
pale.
coating. Yeah,
And
it could be pale.
are you going to have a thin tongue or a swollen tongue?
Normal, though.
No, I'm talking about like, is there a possibility na magkakaroon ka ng thin tongue? Kung
Yes,
excess
though. And no, yan excess. Yan excess
swollen.
is hindi maging thin.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
And the pulse is superficial and
tight.
tight. Yeah, correct.
Oh, pero excess siya eh. That's why the pulse is powerful.
Or,
Forceful. Okay? Oh, tapusin na natin to. Ubusin mo na lahat. Okay. Treatment for yin excess.
well, excess. Always, pagka may excess daw, we have to sedate an
Okay.
excess.
So, what are the possible technique? Like a very popular technique.
Yeah, moxibustion daw. Is
What are we
moxibustion on the top of the body and on the lower part, which is usually pag ganito kasi, Doc, ginagamit ko, nagmumoksa ako sa
upper?
Di may kidney 1 akong ginagamit to eh. Hindi pa pwede yun.
Oh, you can warm the kidney 1. Yeah.
LI4, yeah.
LI4, lung 7.
And do 14 and do 4. Nagamit ko rin daw.
You can actually do cupping din doon sa bladder 12 and bladder 13. You can moxa bladder 12 and bladder 13. Sorry.
Bladder 12 and 13. How about yung ano pala, Doc? Yung mga soup, katulad ganun.
I'm sorry?
Yung mga soup, like warming soup.
Yeah. Ginger. Yes.
Onions. Okay.
Okay. So thank you very much, Dr. Sam. I know medyo pagod ka. I don't want to stress you further. Okay, so wala nang may nadagdag ba? Isa. Tawagan natin yung, Ma'am Ami. Okay, si Ma'am Ami na ang sasagot sa 83 to 101. Thank you, Dr. Sam. Very excellent. Thank you po.
Pasensya na, Doc. Medyo late. Sobrang late na pala kasi may emergency lang po.
Ay,
Opo, sorry po.
naman hindi pangit ang nangyari.
Opo.
Okay
Pero
naman.
okay lang po. May nagpa-treat lang, Doc, kasi sobrang init ng katawan. Parang nahihilo.
Oo,
So,
bakit
inano
kaya
ko lang po
mainit?
muna. Opo. Sorry po, Doc, ha?
Okay lang,
Talagang
okay
ano naman po.
Okay lang po yun. No problem po.
Opo, salamat po,
So,
Doc.
inyo na po ito. Okay naman yung pasyente nyo or nakahiga pa?
Ano po, wala na po. Nakaalis na po. Inano ko lang po. Biglaan lang po
Anyway,
kasi.
you did your assignment.
Opo.
So, sa iyo na po yung 83 to 101. So, let's go. Now, punta naman tayo, tapos na tayo sa yin excess, yang excess. Punta naman tayo po sa yang deficiency. Ano po ang konsepto nito? Like, what exactly do you mean by deficient yang?
Ang deficient yang po is, body yang is deficient.
So what
Lower than the
happens
average.
kung kulang ang yang? Will it affect the yin?
Opo daw.
Ano mangyayari sa yin? Tataas ba or pareho lang?
Yung body yang po is magiging deficient din.
Oo, no, actually, deficient talaga yung body's yang. Pero ang tanong ko, siyempre si yin, anong epekto nito kay yin?
Tataas po ang yin, Doc.
Relatively mataas si yin kasi hindi
Opo,
mo control
mataas.
ni yang.
Yes po, Doc.
So, ano po ang etiology? Like, what causes yang deficiency po?
Ang causes po niya,
Kasi tapos na po tayo sa yang excess.
meron na po siya, Doc, dahil po yung tumaas po yung yin excess niya. So magkakaroon po siya ng coldness.
Hindi, ano po, ang etiology po, ano po yung cause ng yang deficiency?
Dahil po nag-deficient yung kanyang ano, yang.
Hindi, ano po ang nagkakos ng yang deficiency? Is
Dahil
it
po
something
ng
that is acute or this is something that is chronic?
chronic po, Doc.
Ay, matagal na. So, ibig
Yes po.
sabihin, nagkaroon ng mga yin pathogens, no?
Yes po. Oo.
And ano pa po? Like, anong nangyayari sa spleen dito? Kasi ito yung na maapektuhan.
Nagkakaroon po siya, Doc, ng spleen qi deficiency and cold.
Okay. So actually, pag sinabi mong spleen yang deficiency, ang ibig sabihin nito, spleen qi deficiency plus cold.
Cold, yes po,
Kaya
Doc.
hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na spleen yang deficiency pag walang cold.
Yes po. Oo.
Ano po ang
Cold must
cause?
be
What
present.
about the diet po? Ano pong klaseng diet siya?
Also, may chronic stage po for a long time.
Okay.
Taking po ng mga cold herbs or mga medication.
Okay. And also, ano pa? Yung lifestyle niya. Anong klaseng lifestyle?
Meron excessive in sexual activity po.
Okay. You got that. Very good.
Yes po.
So ano po ang symptoms ng yang deficiency?
Pale po yung face niya. Tapos, released by warmth, aversion to cold. May cold sweating po siya. Desire for pressure. Mas gusto niyo po yung...
Kasi deficient.
Yes po. Opo.
So anong pagkakaiba ng yin excess sa yang deficiency?
Yin,
In terms of pressure.
ang yin excess po, pagka yin excess po, ayaw niya po pag yin excess po,
Ayaw niya ng yung deep.
ayaw niya nung masyadong hard. Yun.
Now
Yes
yun.
po.
Okay. What about the tongue and pulse in yang deficiency po?
Ang pulse niya po, Doc, is pale and swollen. Body with wet or moist coat po.
Okay. Wet po.
Yes
And what
po.
about the pulse?
The pulse is weak and slow.
And
Deep.
ano po yung depth niya? Will it be superficial or deep?
Deep.
Dahil yung, deep po, Doc. Deep.
Okay. Now, let's go to treatment. Ano po ang treatment principle nyo sa yang deficiency? Siyempre, kulang yan. Ano gagawin nyo sa yang?
Ang yang po is tonifying and warming the yang po.
Okay. Anong technique po ang pwede nating gamitin na very popular?
Ginagamit mo yan.
Moxa.
Ano po, imamoksa po, Doc? Moxa
Saan?
Bacton.
Saan po?
Lowers.
Sa lower extremities po and the lower back of or the abdomen.
Galing. Okay, number 89. Punta naman tayo sa yin deficiency. Malapit na po tayo matapos. Okay. Ano po nangyayari sa yin deficiency?
Body is lower than the average and the result is the yang is relatively excess.
Very good. Anong etiology po ng yin deficiency?
Meron po siyang excessive yang diseases po. Meron siyang in chronic condition din po. Ay mainit po, nagkakaroon po siya ng katulad po ng kanina na ano ko, sobrang ano daw po ng pakiramdam niya. Sobrang init. So,
Sige, ano pa ibang cause niyan? Are you supposed to be working at night? Hindi po pwede, di ba? Mauubos yung yin natin.
Oo. Kasi po ang yin natin nagwo-working during the day. So, nagpo-produce po siya ng yang.
Oo, pero ang pinag-uusapan dito, nag-deficient ang yin. So, kailan
Yes
po siya siguro, nagtatrabaho siya sa gabi.
Yes po, yes po, opo. Sa gabi nga po, Doc.
Okay.
Tapos ang
And-
pakiramdam niya po, Doc, ano, yung para daw, madalas daw po siyang mahilo. Yan.
Okay, anong nakita niyo po sa tongue niya?
Ang ano po, nagpo-purplish po yung kanyang, masyado pong purplish yung kanyang tongue and then
Ay,
yung pong
Yung
sa
pasyente
blinkan-
niyo po ang pinag-uusapan natin?
Opo, Doc.
Punta muna tayo
Ma-purple-
sa sa yin deficiency. Ano yung classic signs ng yin deficiency?
Classic sign ng yin deficiency.
Paulit-ulit nating tinake up sa mga previous modules.
No code.
Nakalimutan nyo na?
Di po ba, Doc, ano nga, yung excessive, meron pa rin po siyang excessive sexual activity.
Hindi po, yung mga symptoms, yung yin deficiency,
Meron po siyang night sweat, Doc.
malar
May
flash,
malar
white
flash,
tongue.
may tidal fever, may palm heat, at lumalala po siya sa gabi or after the work.
Okay. At saka, thirsty sila
Drink
paggabi.
more water at night. Masyado po siyang sa tubig at gabi. Uhaw. Mas gusto niya pang uminom ng maraming tubig.
Okay, let's look at the tongue ng isang may yin deficiency. Ano po makikita nyo sa tongue? Pati pulse.
The pulse will, there is a small tongue body, red in color with crack, with less
Pwedeng no
coating.
tongue. Okay.
Yes po, peeled
Pwedeng
and
peeled
cold.
or parang
No,
mirror.
Yes po. No coat po, Doc.
Okay, the pulse is thin, weak, and fast. That is deep or superficial.
Superficial po.
Okay, ano treatment natin dito po?
Amoxicillin po, Doc, tonifying and nourishing the yin.
Ano po, moxibustion?
No. Tonifying and nourishing the yin po, Doc.
Okay. Are you going to do moxa here?
No po.
So, ano po yung gagamitin natin na technique? Siyempre, this is where food therapy or Chinese herbs.
Mga Chinese herb or food therapy po. Ang acupuncture point po is for kidney 3, kidney 6, kidney 1, spleen 6, UB52 and UB43 po.
Okay. Ano po ibig sabihin ng upright qi or Zheng qi?
Wei Qi constitutions body tissues, blood body, fluids, body tissue and essence.
So this is actually they fall under upright qi. No? Kasama na dyan si Wei Qi, yung ating constitution, body tissue,
Opo.
yung blood, body fluids, body tissue, and essence. Okay, what are the external pathogens? Kung ang internal pathogens, the 7 emotions, ano naman din po ang external pathogens?
There is 6 evils po,
Okay,
Doc.
I think you already know that. And then, ano po yung tinatawag nating non-external, non-internal pathogens?
Ito po, Doc, yung mga irregular diet, accident, animal insect bite, and chemical contact.
So ready na talaga po kayo. Ang galing. Okay, punta naman tayo sa excess type na tao. Sino itong mga taong to na
Sila
excess
po
type?
yung, Doc, yung mga bata pa or mga teen children, may strong po yung constitution.
Ano ba yung mga deficiency type?
Yes po. Excess.
Mga deficiency, ano po klaseng mga tao po ito?
Sila naman po yung mga elderly and meron yung weak constitution po. Sila
Okay.
yung
Anong ibig sabihin pag sinabi nating malakas ang Zheng Qi sa isang excess type individual?
upright and Sheng Chi po.
Okay. strong resistance po sila with strong pathogen.
Yes po.
At saka pag nagkasakit sila, shorter duration with a stronger reaction.
Yes po.
Kaya sinatawag na excess. Okay,
Yes
what
po.
about pag sinabi natin mahina ang Geng Qi sa isang deficient type individual?
Pay more attention to constitution and then tonify weaker body resistance with pathogens, strong or weak. Leads to milder reactions and last longer.
Okay. Ano yung ano na nangyari? Saan na pumunta yung pathogen? Anong level? Are you familiar with the sixth level?
Ano po, Doc?
6 stages rather. Sorry, 6 stages.
6 stages. Sa tie-in po, Doc.
Anong organs po yung tie-in? Anong channel?
Yan po.
Tie-in. Ano na po affected na channels?
Lungs.
Spleen.
Lung
Lung,
and
spleen.
spleen. Okay. Now, I would like to ask para ma-end natin po ito kasi this is very, very important. Okay. Let's discuss the 6 stages. Can you tell us bakit tinatawag na taiyang ang bladder and small intestine?
Mataas po, Doc. Excess po. Tayang. Ang bladder po. That still be very, severe.
Ano naman ibig sabihin po ng tie-in? So pag
Greater
sinabi
yin.
nating tie-in, mas grabe yung yin. So chances are, ano nangyayari? Pag grabe yung yin, what will happen?
Ano po, ihina po yung chi. Tama
Okay.
po ba, Doc?
What about, okay, mukhang na-confuse ako. Okay, punta tayo sa ano. Ano yung pinaka 6th stage?
Doc?
6th
Joying?
stage.
Joying?
Yeah, Jueyin. What do you mean by Jueyin?
Juyen. Pericardium and ano po ang Juyen?
What do you mean by
Pericardium.
Jueyin?
Ano po, tawag dito, mababa po ang mababa po.
Anong mababa po?
Terminal yin.
Terminal, yun. I mean,
So
terminal
ano
po.
mangyayari pag terminal yin? Ibig ko sabihin, may tendency maging young ang patient, ang pericardium and liver?
Yes.
Or,
Yes po.
Yes po.
yes, kasi di ba right after the yin, magiging young siya.
Magiging young. Okay.
Kaya madaling,
Uminit.
remember, ang liver mo pwedeng madaling mag-young.
Yes po.
Okay, anong klaseng fever meron pag nasa Shaoyang stage ang illness? Shaoyang is
Shaoyang, high fever po.
gallbladder and Sanjiao, right?
Sanjiao.
Can you characterize the fever here?
Alternating chills.
Yes.
No fever.
Fever and
Okay.
chills. Alternating. Para siyang hinge, nasa gitna. So, bakit po naiiwan? Kasi the worst that could happen here is mag-interiorize, pupunta sa yin yung ano, di ba? Okay, anyway, sige na. Anyway, that will be our topic for next time.
Okay, Doc.
Okay.
Thank you, Doc.
Palayo na tayo ng palayo. So I'll give you time to really start working on week 3. And I hope you're enjoying this. And I think we have the same reference. And So, I know it's very basic, but again, if you notice, importante talaga po ang tongue and pulse.
Yes po.
So, do not forget. Kasi pag hindi ka tumitingin sa tongue and pulse, medyo hindi ka po kasama namin. So kahit ano, you have to really take a picture of the tongue. Kunwari alam mo, and then i-compare mo. Like, una-una, yung lighting conditions is very important. Okay? So I hope everything is clear. So tonight we have discussed excess yin, excess yang, and then yang deficiency and yin deficiency. So we basically discussed the yin and yang. So yung mga, pwede po kayo, like we're going to have, we're not going to call you, like tomorrow will be for batch 2. The topic is yin and yang. Mind you, this is the same questions that we gave last time. Doon natin makikita ko ang galing-galing talaga nila. O, diba? And remember, we don't repeat the question. Okay, maraming salamat po. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And congratulations, everyone. I'm very confident that we will all succeed in what we want to achieve. No, we can all get what we want. So, do you have any questions from the class? Sir
No question.
Michael, have you naramdaman
question.
mo na ba yung pagbabago? Like, did it?
Opo naman po. And just ano lang po, Doc, in my observations, kasi siyempre sa toxic ng workload ko, talagang nadi-depreciate talaga yung kidney. So, kailangan talagang mag-continuous ako sa ginagawa ko sa aking treatment, personal treatment. Twice a week ako nagmumoksa, and lagi kong tinutunog pa yung aking minomoksa yung aking stomach 36, spleen 6, yung mga ganyan. Even yung sa point sa may paa, yan, minamasahe ko po yan during sa office time. So, kailangan po talaga siya palakasin. Hindi ko pwedeng gawa ng excuses.
Yeah. Oo, bawal ang excuses. O, tingnan nyo, nandito si Dr. Gavino. At least ready na kayong sumagot ng mga questions niya during the Revalida. O, you have to really...
Love you po, Dr. Gavino.
Yes, si iPhone 12, sa susunod yan, iPhone 16 na. Good evening, Dr. Gavino. Ay, mag-attend kayo ng
Good evening
SCALP?
po. Napakahihirap po ng mga question ni Doctor.
Ay, hindi naman, grabe. Binigay na
Opo.
sa agad sa kanina. Attend po kayo ng scalp acupuncture ni Dr. Gavino, no? We will try our best to make you part of PAAY. And I think you're all ready. Huwag lang kayo mag-practice muna ng gawin niyo muna sa ear. And ang ganda po talaga ng scalp, no? So, maraming salamat po. You should be proud. Hindi tayo napahiya kay Dr. Gavino. So, Sir June, thank you for being a good sport.
Yes, Doc.
Oo, medyo baguhin mo yung yung attitude mo. Alam mo yung sagot medyo na-intimidate ka lang kasi si Dr. Gavino. Huwag kayong magkamali, no? Huwag kayong mahiyang magkamali pala, sorry. We're all humans, no? So as long as you accept, you admit your mistakes and you're willing to be taught, no? And never stop learning from the masters like Dr. Gavino, Dr. Webb, and Dr. Panotes. If possible, mag-attend po kayo ng scalp acupuncture face-to-face. Hindi na po mauulit yan. And it's an experience that you will never forget. You can attend all the session or you can probably choose, no? So, ongoing pa po yung registration. And alam niyo ba magkano yan sa labas? Mahal po yan. And I tell you, ito kasing scalp, medyo medical na po yan. And you can actually get the approval easily of the neurologists. So in your practice, once you get certified, you might work in tandem with the neuro. Okay?
Opo.
Kita natin. Kaya, kung hindi naman kayo busy, please, ano kaibigan niyo si Ma'am Leticia Abuy o Paay?
Opo.
Yes. So,
Kailan schedule, Doc?
okay, maraming schedule. Sandali lang po. Mag-member po kayo sa andyan na tanungin niyo si Dr. Gavino. Ang alam ko kay kay Dr. Webb. It will actually run for
Alin po yun, sir?
yung schedule niyo daw po. They want to attend.
Pag sa pahay po parang puno na.
Ay,
Kasi
puno.
there are about 20 participants in our face-to-face. Siguro dadalhin na lang po sa sa LAMP.
Di ba? Gusto niyo ba yun?
Yes, Doc.
Thank you, Dr. Gavino.
Okay, sige.
Hello.
Thank you, Doc.
Kasi alam niyo po, napakamura lang talaga. And the knowledge that we will learn is, it's priceless.
Yeah, it's priceless.
Yes. Thank you very much, Dr. Gavino.
Salamat
And,
din po ng marami.
Huwag niyo daw pahirapan yung Revalida. Dapat mas mahirap pa ito kaysa sa Revalida. So, Dr.
Opo, napakahirap po ng mga question niyo.
Hindi, kasi sa Revalida, alam naman namin na hindi kayo masyadong
Sir, yung revalida niyo po ba? Parang revalida sa Medicine Tribunal?
Actually, we will give them the cases. Like if there are 10 of them, we'll all give them 10 cases. Of course, wala pong sagot yun. So, it's
Hindi,
more
sir, hindi ba po ang revalida, hindi ba tribunal? Tatlo po yung maku-question sa kanila. Ganun po ba yung nyo?
Yes.
Wow.
Ayaw kong
Doc Hector is a very unforgiving.
I know. That's how it should be done. No,
Oh my
kaibiganin ninyo si Dr.
Kailangan magpa-practice na kami kay Sir Albert. President,
No.
please
Ganito
practice
yan.
with us. Ganon.
We'll give you the 10 cases. If there are 10 of you 10 cases, you will pick out the So yung cases na yon, you have to study. So you should be willing to, parang pasyente din siya. So it will now all depend on the panelists what to ask. Okay?
Okay, so Doc Gavino, Doc Heg, huwag niyo po kami pahirapan.
Baka yung pangatlo doon hindi nyo nakikita. Diba? Joke lang na natapot tuloy. So, maraming salamat po, Dr. Gavino.
Maraming salamat din po sa inyo.
Very inspiring. Very
more than a full hour of
galing daw nila.
From you. Gagaling po, talaga.
Gagaling nila as in. So,
talaga po magagaling.
Opo, maraming salamat. So if you want to attend, pwede po kayo mag-review tomorrow sa Yin and Yang. Medyo mas malalim po yung Yin and Yang bukas. Same time din po, no? If you're not busy. Alam ko yung iba sa inyo chicken feed na lang yon, pero sana maka-attend kayo. Don't worry, we will not call you. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
And God bless. Thank you, Dr. Gavino.
Yes, salamat po.
We appreciate your presence.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you po. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.